Come on, knock on my door. I'm not waiting on you. I'm editing for the first time in a few days. Is that food? How to tell if you're a fat ass? And I actually like this lighting. It looks very mysterious. I'm editing and just got done eating. Because the last time I'm going to eat, it's only, well, now it's 6 o'clock. It was 5:30. But I've been munching and I know I'm about to come on my period. One, I could tell because my appetite goes up a week before my period, ovulating like a motherfucker. A week or so, depending on what moon phase I'm in. And I'm currently in the purple moon phase, which basically means relax, eat a lot of lighter foods, go inward, reflect. Creation is really good during this time period. I almost bit the back of my tongue. Like, I've been wanting to create heavy and also be around animals right now. The spring weather has been feeling so good. So. I'm feeling so. So I took my roommate's dog on a walk today because she doesn't go on many walks. She's really a pampered pooch. Not because of our doing. She literally was bred that way. We try to get her to do things and she'll run around. She'll play like crazy. But the moment, like when all of us started picking her up, because when we got her, she was 4 or 5 months old or something like that. 5, I think, 5 months old. You pick her up and she lay over your shoulder like this. Paws resting across and she'll lay her head. I was like, oh, you a little lap dog. So she was excited to, we have a huge backyard. She was excited to get out and explore. Because it's been so cold. So she was born when it was cold, for real. And other than a few days in the wintertime when it was freakishly warm, she hasn't experienced any warm weather. So she has been sunbathing. She has been outside playing. There's a few times I had to go looking for her in the backyard. So I'm like, where'd she go? Like, I know she ain't dig underneath the fence. She gives up midway through. But we went on a long walk. We ran. And I needed that run because my energy has been so low. And it's because I've been eating a lot more and I'm preparing to come on my period. But when you eat a lot more, especially carbs, which I hadn't done in months, really, like at all. So my body is like, hold up. You went from 0 to big back in in like 2.5 business days. What are you doing? Give me a second to catch up. So I've been doing my stretches to get body movement and other parts of the body movement, gut health and things. Plenty of water. I've been drinking a gallon of water. I realize my body needs that much water. Like, I don't know if it's my Aries rising or my Scorpio sun and moon, but my body needs that much water. And I feel plump when I drink that much water. Like, my skin feels plump. Bathroom like it's nothing. And yes, I am putting blue magic on my hands. Charlie, I better stop playing. It is Vaseline, essentially. Well, it's petroleum jelly with herbs in it, so stop faking. And it smells good. It's the Super Short Grow. But don't do it if you got hairy hands and a hairy body, because it might grow your nails. I mean, not nails. It might grow your hair or help it. Anyway. Oh yeah, it's a dog barking. I think I only juiced her up because she was so excited to go on a walk and she got puppy brain. Like, she is so smart, but she got like puppy ADHD. Like, real bad. But it's so cute. So when she came in, she was hype. And then her mama came in and our other roommates from going somewhere. And she was so hype. Run out. I said, I think I just charged her up. But maybe it's because she's like sleepy from all of our running. So, yeah, last meal I'm eating, an early dinner. And that's only because we had pasta primavera my roommate made. And it was so good. And I had so much of it. So between yesterday and today, I don't need to eat any more food. And I won't eat again until tomorrow. I normally don't do intermittent fasting. unless I ate something like really greasy or something that I know is going to slow my body down, I let my body just chill out sometimes to just take the time to digest the food before I stuff more into it. But this week, I think the longest I went without eating was like 12 hours. Yeah. And I'm going to aim for, I'll probably eat around 2 tomorrow. It says 6 o'clock right now. 6 to 6 is 12. That'll be about 18 hours because I'm not going to bed until late. I've been going to bed after 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm a night owl, so so that's what I'm saying. Excuse me, but your body needs calories before your period. Don't starve yourself before your period, but eat a lot of the right things before your period. I really like this lighting. Golden hour looks so good. Technically, it is not golden hour. Golden hour is earlier, but the sun is setting, so. But eat the right things when you're on your period, because if you eat, stomach was growling. If you eat enough carbs, enough protein, enough healthy fats, enough minerals and stuff like that, you will have, unless you have other issues going on in your body, you will have a less painful period. And my flow also, the longer I go eating the right things before my period, the less heavy my flow is. Now, when I eat more meats, because it's so funny, I've seen people would be like, oh, my period is terrible. And you see what they eat, and I'm like, baby, you eat like crap. No wonder your period is terrible. You eat a lot of fatty, meaty ass foods. That's one of the reasons your period is terrible. Now, if you cut back on that, and not just for a month, because I've seen people, I did it for a month. Baby, 12 years of fat ass is not going to be undone. Coming from a fat ass, it's not going to be undone in a month. Unless you go on an extreme fast, and we're not doing extreme fast unless our body is in dire need to fast. We're not doing that. That's unhealthy for our female bodies. It's gonna hurt us more than it's gonna help us. But actually, I think I might like the wig this way. It's a bang wig. I think I like this. I found it over at our old house. I forgot I had it. And it's a bang wig. It's a, what's this called? Tell me what it's called. I forget. Scarf wig? I don't know. Whatever the fuck. But yeah, eating the right things. Nutrient dense foods that gives you all the vitamins and minerals that you need before your period. That's what you eat. And I noticed that over the course of a few months to a year, the more I eat the right things, like things with high calcium, magnesium and things like that, those type of minerals, the less I crave junk food. So it's been a while since I've eaten the right thing, so my body was craving pasta, honey. And I just had tacos. But I needed the protein and stuff. Make sure you get enough fiber too, and water. But other than that, I have so many projects I'm working on, and not even just for the money, because I stopped doing things for the money, like solely for the money. I have raised my prices, so nothing that I put out will be less than $100. If people want free shit from me, they're gonna have to check my free resources, because other than that, you're gonna have to invest in yourself to get something from me, because I believe in you. And I believe in you and me. What's the words to that song? I believe in it. I don't know. That's what popped in my head. Yeah, I believe in you. So if you can take what I have with my free information and turn it into something and invest in yourself, you're gonna go far. You're gonna go real far. Yeah. My body slows down before my period, which means slow the fuck down. And that's usually when I'm in a purple moon cycle. Slow down and chill out. I've been watching Siren, the TV show Siren. Every time I try to watch it before, so I'm just in that yet. I have been watching I've been binging it over the last few days, and I enjoy it very much. Look past the show and think about the message, and it is all I'll say. It's very heavy on the divine feminine, or just the feminine in general. That's really what it's about. And oh yeah, creating. I've just been creating. Everything I've been putting out has to do with creation. I've been thinking about the things that I want to create. I am going into music. I'm not singing, but possibly producing music and playing instruments and things. That's something I've always wanted to do. Making music videos and creating TV shows and things. I have so many ideas, and I'm like, do them. Period. Don't worry about the how, just do it. And that's how I have to function. I literally can't worry about the how. That's for me. Once I start worrying about the how, I start stressing out. I literally just have to come up with a goal and work towards it. And by work towards it, I mean focus on my creative things. That's for me. And I say that's for me because other people have different journeys to get where they're going. But if you notice that if you worry about the why, like, how am I going to get this money? I don't know how I'm going to get that money. I don't know how to... But as soon as you're like, this is what I want to do, and you may let it go because you're like, well, I might not ever do it because it's going to take a lot of work. And you just release, you detach from the outcome, and the thing that you want to do happens. That means you're supposed to detach from the outcome. And I'm not going to lie, I have to remind myself of that a lot. Because, baby, control. Now I'm all grown up. Yeah, control has been a big issue for me, and feeling guilty for not always having a plan and not always doing stuff, because that's how I was raised. You gotta have a plan, you gotta have a plan. I don't. I quite literally don't. I have goals, is all I'll say, because I will never speak of that out loud, of what I'm doing with that. Not even when it starts. The ones who will know will know. The ones who need to know will know. I have a goal to do free classes. And I'm not even going to say free. Well, yeah, free. To a certain degree. Because people don't see the value in stuff until you charge them. I've held free things and stuff, and people didn't show up because they didn't see the value in it. Charge $5-10 to get in the door. It depends on what it is and who you're geared towards. I would love to have free. I have a goal to have a free class or two teaching what I post on YouTube to people who may not be internet aware, who may not have access to those things, or might just not know how to search things on the internet. So I would bring the information to them, but there's a certain mindset that comes with that. So I'm calling for people who genuinely want to be involved in it and want help, but they just don't know where to start. They may not have the resources, but as soon as you give them the resources, they just take off running. They just need the time and the resources. Duh. No. The things that I am doing won't be spoken about. Only the people who are involved will speak about it. I'm not telling people. I'm not telling people no plans. I'm not even explaining people what I do after I do it. What does she do? No one really knows. We know she is dabbled in this and she dabbles in that. And if you go on her YouTube page or her website, she does this. She talks about this and but no one really knows anything for her. She's been seen with so and so. So who knows? It's gonna be movies gonna be made about me type shit. I'm gonna be. I am somebody very powerful, and I said it doesn't have to be. I was about to say it doesn't have to be in a threatening way, but my entire existence is threatening to some people, so I'm gonna sit with that. I intrigue people. People want to know more about me. There will be documentaries and things created about me, because people will see me go in and out of places, but they will never know what I'm doing. They'll see me having lunch with folks, but they will never know what I'm doing. That's gonna be fun. But no, in actuality, I noticed that thing. If you want something to be protected, shut the fuck up about it. Shut the fuck up about it. I find that people who need the world's biggest validation, and it depends on the person. Because some people are supposed to be out loud about their plans and the things that they want to do. Some people are absolutely supposed to. Like I am supposed to be. Because if I get pushback, that means I'm on the right path. But see, here's the thing. I've gotten to the point now where I understand that I don't need that validation anymore. I trust my intuition and my instincts enough that I am on the right path. But if you tell people about your plans and they give you pushback and they ask them, well, how are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? That means that you are on the right path. Now, don't be reckless. Do some research. But if they give you pushback based off of their own projections and their limitations and stuff, that means that you are on the right path. It's okay to say, if somebody says, well, how are you going to do this? Like, I understand parents doing that because sometimes they're concerned about their kids. They really want to know how, because I want to make sure you're good. But other people, just tell them, I don't know. But that's what I'm doing. Child, I don't know half the shit I'm doing. But it get done. Oh yeah, I gotta get some more oils. I have a oil company as well, Smell Good company. I still don't know what I'm gonna name it though. Bitch, you smell good. Say no. No, that's not what I'm gonna name it. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea what I'm gonna name it, but there are so many different creative things that I have right sitting on my desk that I'm thinking about doing. It's just the foundation has to be built first, and that includes me creating the content. And then once I create the content, the people come, and then I can put out the product. Because every single thing that I do, people want. People want. Every single thing that I do, every single thing that I wear, people want. I don't have to sell it. I don't have to try to be an influencer. I don't have to push it out. Oh my God, you have to try this thing. It smells so good. Like I don't have to do that like I'm a cook or something. I don't have to act like a daggone. I don't have to act like that in order to get people to buy what I'm not even selling, because I don't sell. I already know what works for me. So embracing that, I don't have to look for outside validation. I don't need to tell people my plans and see if I get pushback to know that I'm on the right path. Not anymore. I experimented with that for a little while, but I don't have to do it anymore because I trust myself and I know that I am. And that's really the goal, to be able to trust yourself.